Okay, hello everyone, my name's Alex, and this is my senior project. It's basically showing you how to make good, still water for environments with Vray Water. Showing all the caustics, displacement, all the good stuff. So, essentially, this is what you'll end up with if you follow this tutorial. It's pretty easy, very simple, it'll just take a little bit of time to render. Alright, so, first things first, we're just going to start with a basic plane, and we're going to make it big. And we're going to just lift it up just a tiny bit. That works. And then, first things first, make sure that you go to Attributes, V-Ray, Displacement Control. This is the number one thing, otherwise V-Ray Water will not work. So you're going to go down to here, the extra V-Ray attributes, and you're going to go to displacement type. It's not normal displacement, it is vector displacement. If you do not change that, it will not work. And then you're going to change the displacement amount to something really low, like 0.01. Otherwise, you're just going to get giant peaks of this entire plane. And the good thing about this, you don't have to change anything, you don't have to add any more loops or anything. Just a normal plane. Alright, next part. We're gonna make the material. So, Vray Water is not a material. It is a displacement map. So essentially what you're gonna do, you're gonna start off with a basic Vray material. As you can see, I have my example one right here, so we can follow along with it. So, you're not going to do anything with the material. You're going to go over here with the surface volume displacement shaders. You're going to click on that, and you're going to click Vray Water. Simple as that. Now what you're going to do, you're going to change the reflection and refraction of the water. I like to go all the way up with that, down a bit with the glossiness, all the way up with the refraction color, down a bit with the glossiness, down a bit with the IOR, and then you're going to change the fog color if you want to like a nice bluish color. Like a really nice light blue. Just so that way, if you're working on like a beach, you don't want the water to be like completely see-through. You don't want it to be perfectly see-through, so that will give the illusion of the water having color of its own. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to mess with these numbers. So up here, with our example one, it's just normal. Alright? You can mess around with the height multiplier, the choppy multiplier, the rate, seed, resolution, patch size, whatever you want to do. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move the patch size up to something ridiculous, like 2930. Alright, you can see this is a sample, what it's going to give us. Resolution up to 1024. Seed, you can change it to whatever you want. I'm going to go to like 1484. Why not? Dip down the rate just a little bit, boost the choppy multiplier, and then the height multiplier, I'm going to go that like 3 something. And now the wind direction, magnitude, and multiplier. Those are for animating this. So, essentially what you're going to do, you're just going to boost the direction, not the magnitude too much, otherwise you'll just get like really weird stuff. So you're just going to change that to like 10 or something. And then anything below 1, like the higher to 1, you'll get more movement. I like to make it more subtle, like just a gentle breeze is going through it. And there's that. So, what we're going to do, we're also going to change the name of this. We're going to change it to New Water. If I can spell. So that way we don't get confused. Then we're going to go back onto here. We're going to click this. Assign existing water, new water. I mean, assign existing material. Sorry. Alright, and then what we're going to do, I'll just show, yeah, the rectangle light. So this one's going to be the artificial light. Alright. And here's this. You can see the water's got like nice little waves and troughs. You can see it all in the light. It looks pretty. And you can also see the color back there on the background. Now let's see if my sun actually wants to work. I don't know if it's gonna. So let's see. Is it gonna work well? It's gonna blow everything out of proportion. You can still somewhat see the waves. It's not the best. You'll have to work around with like all the numbers. Speaking of which, you do want to make sure that whatever camera you're using is a V-Ray physical camera. And then you're going to go down to here, and you can mess around with the F number, the shutter speed, ISO, all the good stuff. Give you more light, less light, all that good stuff in the scene. See, like we can move that around, it'll get darker, lighter, fun stuff. Basically, just have fun, mess around with the numbers, find something you like, and sooner or later, you'll just get the hang of it. You'll be like, oh, this is so simple now. And you'll make really nice looking water. And speaking of water, so I have a quick little motion graphic of it. You can see how it moves ever so gently, but it still moves, and it's really cool, and it looks really nice. Though if you want to do something like super big, like an entire ocean, you're going to want to use the Boss system, which is an extension of Bifrost. But I'm not going over that. I've gone over my Vray Water, and that's it. I don't think I missed anything. Everything looks good. You can do whatever you want. Have fun with it. And I will see you later. Bye.